game development live stream where we're working on our hero project. What we did yesterday, unfortunately, it took too long, more than I would like to admit, but we were able to get at least the beginnings of a debug menu going. So we have Hero Debug Menu, we have the mouse showing, we lose control over our character, which is fine, and we can close it and get control back. So that's good, but I do want to try and translate this UMG to a class. So we need to do a little bit of research on how to do that. Because I know we have to create, obviously, a widget class, and I believe we just have to name some of our objects similarly. So it shouldn't be too difficult. So what we can do is, let's do some research, obviously. UV4, create widget in C++. Creating a widget. Okay. You can create the widget with the way you mentioned to make a property for each type that you need to have for text blocks, rule boxes, to bind the visual element that you want to handle in C++. Okay, so your custom button created in header. The spawning. Okay, we looked at that yesterday. Let's start by making the actual class. User widget. Hero Debug Menu widget. We can just call it like that. And we can call this UI. And let's add it to the project. Shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. It might, but we'll see what happens. Because I compiled the code twice before I started streaming, so we should be okay. But I guess not. Reload all. Yeah, no, I don't want to stop debugging. Because I want this to finish. Maybe my computer is just really crappy. That's always a possibility. But it shouldn't have to compile a lot, because I already did it. And it kind of sucks that it doesn't really give you any significant looking progress status as it's doing this thing. It just shows us this, but that doesn't really tell me anything what it's doing right now. Because once we have the new class, so it should be hero and then UI will appear there. Then we got to, don't need to do anything in our character, so we do have show debug menu, which I think is fine. And we binded that. So that's good. I don't think we need to do anything else in the character. So it's really just in the controller once this compiles. Successfully added your debug, how you must recompile. Yeah, I want to see the... Yeah, see, it gives that error. I don't understand that one. And we never got an answer on Unreal Answer Hub, which is frustrating in its own right. Let's reopen the project. Is it at least in the directory? Hero, source, hero. Yeah, it's in here. Okay, so it appears. So we got it. Okay. So we have our .h and .cpp. So we gotta change this. So T subclass of. So we gotta make this Hero Debug Menu, I believe. So view. Probably do something like that. T class. I think that is okay. Let's include this as well. Hash include. Hero UI. No. Okay. Hero. No. Hero. Okay. UI. Yes. Yes. And I think this is still good. I gotta see, we don't have anything in here yet, but let's see. Let's see how long this takes. Probably gonna take like 20 minutes like yesterday, which would be very upsetting, but that's the way it does it. Let's see. Not much going on in the Discord server right now. Any information here? No. Was this the same one? No. Well, maybe. No. So we need to create a button as a U property made up by widget. Okay, so we got override initialize. Okay. Okay. That seems simple enough. I just gotta figure out how to write the U property. Okay. Okay, so it's only doing 9 actions. Great. And let's just see if there's actually a problem with what I did with my code with updating the class. Okay, it's taking its sweet time. Gotta make sure you stay hydrated, folks. Please just hurry up. Go faster. 1 wonder. Let me look into that answer hub. I would have gotten an email, I'm sure. Unreal Answer Hub. Am I logged in? No. Thank you. All questions or unanswered questions. Well, I guess I can go into here. Okay, so it looks like my game compiled, so that's good. Yeah, still nothing. This was like a month ago. So, awesome. Okay, so now we have our editor back up and running, so we can reparent this. Reparent to Hero Debug Menu. And now we have it here. So we can't really see much on the stream. Let me increase my text size. Or yeah, we'll do 125. No, 150. Okay, 150 is as high as I'm gonna go, just so it's a little easier. I don't know if Visual Studio is gonna look ridiculous now. I think I can zoom. I could do something like that. I think that looks okay. Yeah, that's definitely readable. Okay, so back to where we are. We can now start creating our button. So we gotta create a new U property based on that documentation. So we need to override the initialize. So let's just do a public header, and then we'll do bool initialize override, and then U property. And they said I need to have some meta tag. Meta equals bind widget. And then what do we need to make this? Button? Okay. There is documentation. So U editable text box. So there's the U widget, and then it has all of these. So it's gonna be throbber, spin box, spacer, slider, scroll bar, progress bar, image, expandable editable text, combo box. Okay, so it's not in there. Is it under U visual? No. Or is it under panel slot? Yeah, U button slot. I think that's what it's called, right? Is there any information about that? That's just a user widget. We don't need that anymore. To bind certain delegates for your variables, like click events. Okay. Can I just open up the project again? Does it need to? Okay, good. Let me just double check the name of this widget. So it's literally just a button. Is that not going to open it? Oh, it does. Okay. So it's literally button.h. So it's literally a U button. So I guess it could just be like that. Class U button, close button. Is that the name of it that I have? Dock this in here. Yes, close button. Okay. Then we'll make a private header. I forget the name. What is that called? Not specifier. Access modifier? I don't know. Whatever. Private. And then, do I have to make it a U function? I don't think I do. We'll just call it void close Hero Debug Menu. And I forgot to do that. Okay, we can close out of this, I believe. Now we gotta do two things. We gotta create this function. And we also gotta create the initialize. So, bool initialize, but we also gotta do U Hero Debug Menu. Initialize. Okay. And now the documentation gave a pretty good example. Let's just take all of that, paste it in. We just gotta do what we did. I think we need to include that header. I think that's what we'll need. Maybe. I feel like that's fine. Oh, that's not the right one. Button.h. Copy full path. Let's just see. Okay. So hash include components. No. No. How can I get this? Guess I could do something like that, right? Why does this look like? that didn't do anything. Nope, okay. And then that. What's wrong here? Do you want to give me an error? Okay, let's just see what happens when we try building. Okay, seems like it's okay. Okay, cool. Only has to do 7. Okay, so far so good. Okay. So obviously it's still not going to do anything. But what I want to go in... Okay, it crashed. Okay, so I might have to mark it as a U function. So we got a crash. U function. I guess while we're here, let's do like a print, like a ulog. Ulog temp warning text close menu. Okay, let's compile that again and see if that fixes our crash. Might as well answer people messaging me. Okay, let's see, can we open our thing now? Yes, okay. So now, in theory, let's open up, let me not remove anything. So we'll remove that logic. Let me get my output log. Okay, so in theory now, when we play, hit home. Error. Attempting to focus non-focusable widget. Okay, let's not worry about that. Okay, so that works. So we see close menu, close menu, close menu, close menu. Okay. So in theory, now it works. So now what we want to do, we want to remove the widget, set the input mode back to game only, and get player, and then hide the mouse cursor again. Okay. So, is there a way to get the controller? Get owning player. Okay, so that is okay. So let's do let's get our hero controller hash include hero player controller. Yes. Then we can do a hero player controller hero PC equals cast a hero player controller get owning player, then if hero PC we can do we can do like remove from parent. For one, we can just do that, and then we can do Hero PC set input mode. Let me open up the blueprint again. I forget the name of the function exactly. Oh yeah, I gotta also connect to source control. Okay, set input mode game only. Okay, how did we do it in our controller? Let's just kind of copy that. Okay, so we have B show mouse cursor twice here for some reason. I can just take that out. Okay, so F input mode UI only. Is there anything like that here? Like F input mode game only? And what is it, like game data? Is that what we just called it? Input mode data. Does that work? And then Hero PC B show mouse cursor equals false. Maybe that's enough. Let's see. Did it hot reload? Let me get out of that. Okay. Sorry, give me a second. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me just cancel out of that. Let's source control settings. No source control found. Okay, I know why. We gotta just open it. Yes. Okay. Let's open up our workspace. Hero development. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. Now, hopefully in theory. So we open it. Does it? Okay. So input mode UI only. Attempting to focus non-focusable widget. Do I have to make it focusable? Let's just see if that will get rid of the... Let's try that again. So, yes, that got rid of it. So we're good there. Okay. We're good. Do we have our sprint binded to anything? Yeah. Oops. What happened to our... Oh. Interesting. Sprint. Left shift. Whoops. Now we should be okay, right? Yeah. No gameplay, notify pass, or specified default. I guess we can look into that right now. Default game. Oh. Ability system globals. Yeah, let's not worry about that right now. Okay, so now we have that working. So we have our debug menu going. So, okay. So we're good. What do we want to do now? I think we need to this is kind of complicated. I don't know. What do we want to do? I think we need to make a new data asset because I want to have a set of data assets that we can have like the ability name and like the actual gameplay ability, and we can grant it through there. So let's see how we want to do this. Okay, let's make a new data asset. So we have a hero ability data asset. Let me look at that real quick. Data. What is this diagnostic crap? Okay, we don't need button anymore. View solution explorer. .h. So we have binding info. So hero ability data asset. And then we have a CPP. So this actually might be enough. So let's add a new property. Let me just close out of that. New property, edit anywhere. F text. Ability name. Is that enough? I don't know why it's like I expect. Let's just see if this updates or compiles. Here's hoping this compiles. Okay, we're doing good so far. Okay, so I guess it was just Visual Studio being weird. Okay, so now if we go into our data, so abilities, data, asset, player abilities, yeah, we have the new F text. So we have sprint. Let's check this out. Jump. Ability 1. Oops. Ability 2. And ability 3. Okay. So I think let's prototype some stuff in Blueprint and we'll see what we can translate to C++. So we want to have a list, no, input, no, like, is there like a drop down? No. Okay, so it's none of these. Advanced? No. User created? No. Primitive? No. Panel? A scroll box? Is it a combo box? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see. So we'll have it just say jump by default. Let's just see what this looks like. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's also add an option for none. See, nothing there. Jump, then well, maybe we can we dynamically add this combo box? So let's see. Ability selector. Then we can get rid of that. Now, is there a there's a constructor event on construct set option or that's not what I want. Is there anything with options? So add options. So add option. Okay. We need a way. Is that public information? Let me go to the. I need to go to the player character, I think. View, solution, explorer, hero, player character, .h. Okay. So edit anywhere, blueprint read only. So I might be able to get it. Let me see, get player character. Then we'll cast to hero. Do we have default? Get default abilities. And then there we have what? Abilities. Okay. So that doesn't give me the information that I need. So it's a U property. What's the difference? Let me go back to view solution explorer. So blueprint read only might be what I need. Because I want to get access to it. And we can try to iterate over it. So let's try that again. No, okay. Error. Okay, so it's not supported. What can I do about that? UE4 expose array in blueprint from C++, I suppose is the best way to phrase it. Okay. This looks promising. Okay. So I need it as blueprint type. Okay. Okay, so all these need to be something. So we'll do blueprint read only. And then what? So we remove blueprintable. Okay. So edit anywhere, blueprint read only. Let's just see if that does anything. Unless this class also has to be blueprintable or blueprint type. We'll see. Okay. That worked. Cool. Let's just see if that makes a difference here. Get abilities. And then I can do a for each loop, which is definitely something I would need to not do in Blueprint, but we'll do it for prototyping. Okay. Okay, get. No, we could just break. Okay. Okay. So now, in theory, when we open up the HUD, we have our options. So we have sprint and jump, ability 1, ability 2, ability 3. Okay. I just gotta figure out now how exactly I want this debug menu to work. I know I want to have the ability to basically change the mappings of my abilities. So, this ability gets placed on, this key binding. Jump is now 1, or, sprint is now 3, and jump or now is like shift, or ability 1 is space. Stuff like that. I want to be able to mess around like that. So I just gotta figure out. So we got the options. Guess I get to do. I don't know if that's gonna be the prettiest thing in the world, but let's see. Okay, so we need a vertical box, then the text. Okay, ability selector. So maybe we can do. I'll just say sprint ability, left shift. I keep spelling it shit, not shift. Container. We could say that as the text as well. Oh. I'll just see if this can work. So there should be a bindable event on selection changed. Let's do one switch there. Let me just see what this. Let me just see how that one works. Okay. So, selected item. Is there like a find option index? Yes. Okay. Then there should be, let me just make this variable, player character. Then we can do something like this. Okay. Is there a, what's the function in here? Give abilities. Okay, so that's nothing. Can I set abilities? No. Just get it. Get ability system component. Is there like a so ability? No. How does this work? So there is give ability. But I don't think it's exposed. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to have to do this differently. How should I do this? Sorry for being quiet. I just gotta think. Maybe I can have an array. Gameplay abilities. Should be classes hero gameplay ability. Class array abilities. Is there one for just grant ability or anything with ability? Take that out. let's find the character. Let's do .h. Is there anything? So grant ability to player. What does that look like? So there's an F gameplay ability spec I would need to use, right? Is that anything? So F or just gameplay ability spec. Yeah, that doesn't really give me anything. Make, no. I don't think this allows me to do anything here. There's also grant abilities. And then here we use give ability. What other one is that? Command? No. What's it called? Bind info command is a hero ability input ability. Hero input ability ID. That's fine. That gives us these as well. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can populate the box the same way as before, as we're doing here. So I'm going to move that to the side just so I have access to it. So we want to go in to our debug menu. So we got to do .h. And the first thing, so there should be so this is the initializing. Is there a construct? How do the constructors work here? Okay, so it should just be the name of the class. Hero Debug Menu. Maybe something like that will work. Let me look at this class. Yeah, so it has something like this. How is this not like that? So generated body. Is it like generated body? Let me look at the controller. So generated body. That doesn't make a difference, and this is also not going to be a difference. Okay, is it happy? So now I can like literally just go back to the widget. Okay. So I should be able to do something like that. And just change the name. Do something like that. And then we are getting the player character. So we need player character hash include player character. Then we gotta do a hero player character. Hero character equals cast a hero player character, and then get so that is a pawn. Get owning local player. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll try. And then if hero player character, we'll just do a log. Success, I suppose. No. So let's see if we got that far. Or does this have to happen in initialize, I guess is my next question. But we'll see if it compiles. We'll see what happens. Okay, we compiled successfully, so that's good. Okay, our editor's over here. And I don't think we're doing anything. Yeah, no. So we should be able to play. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, let us add a breakpoint. Try again. Okay, so why does it get hit that quickly? Okay, continue. Okay. So it still doesn't work. Okay. Does it work if it's the PC or hero player controller? Hero PC equals cast a hero player controller. Get owning player. Okay. Let's just see if that makes a difference. Because I'm just wondering if these objects don't exist right away. Or like the player controller and or if I need to move it to initialize, which is very well possible. Okay, why is it opening up on that monitor? I don't know. Okay. So nothing. Okay. So it seems like these things just don't exist yet. Yeah. Can I watch this? It's not defined. So everything, so it's going to return null. Okay. Is there a better construct function? So let me just check. What do we have? A lot. Okay. So get world, post load, duplicate. These are enums, so it should be all in here. So virtual bool initialize. Add to viewport, add to player screen. So get owning player pawn. Player states. So on initialized. So it's a blueprint into, okay. Called after the underlying state which is constructed. So I guess I gotta just use initialized. So let's take that out. Then let's see if that does anything for us. It should work because we're doing something similar here when it gets closed, but we'll see. Okay. Let's watch. Success. Okay, so that's good. We want the player character. So let's try it this way. See if that works. Okay, good, it opened here. All right. So no, that didn't work. Okay. Is there anything like Hero PC get player character? Get character. Does that work? Because I feel like there is a get character function in here without the need for the player controller. I'll have to double check it. Okay, so that worked. But fairly certain there's like a, I don't know, get character or character get owning player. Does this work? If I do this instead. I wonder. Let's see. It does. Awesome. Okay. So we definitely don't need that line anymore. Okay. So let's go back in here. So basically all we accomplished so far is this this part. So we need to create a new combo box variable. So debug menu.h new property. We'll do meta equals bind widget. We don't need to bind anything right now, but class u combo box. We'll call this sprint key map selector. Okay. And like that. I think is okay. And if we have it, what's wrong? We'll leave it alone. Okay, so now when we have our character, we should be able to do for what kind of thing is this? We need to also include this data asset, I think. Hash include. Is this just like not gonna let me do anything? What's wrong? Oh. Not sure if that's a problem. But let's figure it out later. Still complaining, not letting me do anything. Okay. Go away. Let's try this again. Data. Why is it not letting me do that? I hate Visual Studio sometimes. Okay, I'll just do it. Okay. Let's just leave that alone right there. Then, okay, let's just try to compile that. I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be successful, but I don't know why. That's just not an actual. Okay, now it's okay. Oy vey. Okay. So now we know it compiles. So now let me just go back on this screen. Okay, that's fine. Give me a sec. Okay, we're not too concerned. Let's leave it alone. Cancel that. So there's combo box object and combo box string. Let me look into that. Because yeah, combo box string. Let me just look at that information. Is there a widget? So editable box or editable text box. So U widget. Okay, so there's U combo box string. So there is a difference one. Okay. So class U combo box string. Let me close out of that. Now, eventually Visual Studio, I think, will be like, okay, you're good, but we'll wait. We'll just compile it again. Okay, should be okay. Let's open this again. Do we get an error? No, we're good. Okay. Yeah, this information's fine. So let's go back. So now we should be able to, now we have our character. What kind of variable is this? Hero ability data asset. So we need to do it something like that. Okay. Ability data equals hero character. Get, what's the, or is it like abilities? Let's find out. Source solution. Let's do default abilities. Okay, we got a new function. Solution support. So public, is it anywhere I can do down here? Okay. Void get default abilities data asset. And then I guess I could just guess it could be like class and then const return default abilities. And then I guess I could just do force inline. There we go. Now hero menu. What did I name it? Get default. That's not. Please IntelliSense. I don't enjoy how much IntelliSense is not helping me out here. Then if ability data for what do I need? What type is it? Ability info. Abilities. Ability data. Okay. I think there's a set option button. Let's find the combo box string. So that goes there, but this doesn't go anywhere. Why? Let me open up the editor. Open up the editor. Ba-da-da. Let's open this up. So combo box string. There we go. Copy full path. Now we should be able to be okay here. I think that's fine. Now sprint key map selector. Set option. Set. What's the add option? So ability info dot ability name. Is there a way to convert UE4 convert f text to f string? To string. Okay. So, in theory now, this is this. So basically everything that we wrote here. So let's see if it works. Okay, so that didn't work. Awesome. Why? Oh. Does it need a 2 at the end? No. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Okay, so compiled successfully, so that's good. Do we have? We do have the editor open already. Let me just nuke that out. Have this one open. Okay, get the editor open. Okay. So in theory, we should have the functionality that we just did, but now it's in C++. So we should have our selector have options in it. And it does. Great. Okay. So now we gotta figure out how to get the rest working. So because basically we want the sprint ability. So basically, so how do I want this to work? I don't even know. I still gotta think about this, but at least we got something working. But yeah, it's already been an hour and a half, so I think this is where I'm gonna cut the stream and get back to doing some other stuff, some not game dev related things. So if you haven't already, please follow me on Twitch. And if you haven't already, there's also the YouTube channel where I post all these live streams, edit them down a little bit, make it a little more concise. So if you aren't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so as well. It's Devin Level Design. And when you're on that channel and in this video, you'll have a link to our Discord server. We can hang out there, talk more game development stuff, using Unreal Engine 4 and all that good stuff. Probably after this stream, I'll play some more Overwatch. So if you want to watch that, stay tuned in the next 10 minutes or so. And we'll play that. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next stream.